Okay, so yesterday I had one of those classic football manager moments where you just can't stop playing the game. You're like, one more game and then I'm going to bed. Well, I learned two things. One, we're not invincible, and two, we don't always need to dominate a game to win it. Hey guys, my name is Jochen and welcome to part 6 of Iberian Sun, a football manager adventure played on Google Stadia. As I mentioned in the intro, I have played a couple of more games off camera than I should have. Let me tell you what I learned. One, since we had our first league loss, I think our first loss altogether in the season, against a pretty mediocre team Felgueiras in the league, at home, shame on us. If you look at the match stats, we didn't deserve to lose, but we did. So that's the first thing I learned. Then I also played the Rio Ave game, who are in the Premier League in the 5th round of the Cup. As you can see, we've won it, but look at these match stats. I mean, we had less possession, less shots on target than they have. But still, we have kicked them out of the Cup, and they are currently, I think, in 4th position in the Portuguese Premier League, so good on us. After the Rio Ave game, we also did one more league game away at Villarreal, not the Spanish one, and we have won that game 1-0. Now for today's games, we will play Gondomar away in the league, and of course the next cup round, the 6th round of the Portuguese Cup, which is basically the quarterfinals. As you can see, we are the only team left that is not stationed in the Premier League. Setúbal are a team in 12th position in that very league. So you might argue, well, you've beaten Rio Ave, this shouldn't pose a problem. But I'm afraid that's not how it works, because you saw the match stats against Rio Ave. We basically deserved to lose. So I'm still thinking, like I did and like I have done for the past, 3 rounds in the cup, that our opponent is going to slam us. If we have a quick look at the league table, since we have lost one game, finally, you can see that we are no longer in the top position. Oroca has passed us, they are 1 point clear of us, and we are 5 points clear of Gondomar, who we play today. So I think if we beat them today, we are pretty comfortable in the top 2 positions. Now, Oroca, as you can see, haven't lost a game either. Well, they're the only ones who haven't lost a game. They have 43 points, and if we look at the other leagues, 36 points in first position, 35 points in first position, and finally 37. So safe to say, Oroca is probably the strongest team in this whole tier. So I think we shouldn't be ashamed that we are just 1 point behind them. Let's play Gondomar. But before we head into the game, let me first mention that if you like the series so far, please leave me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming Football Manager content. I thank you very much. That being said, for the squad for today, we have, first of all, a very, very important injury. Enrique, which is one of our star players and one of our the star center back, really. He is out for 2 to 3 months, so I am desperately looking to get another center back in on loan, because our Agostinho Carvalho here, he's also a 3-star player, no doubt about that, but apart from him, I don't have any center backs except for Jorge Silva. If one of these two gets injured, we are in real big trouble. The other injury is Marcio Ortiz, our, you could say, backup left winger, I think. But he is only out for a couple of days, so no biggie there. The squad to face the very important game in the league against Gondomar. Mosquera in goal, Jorginho, Silva, Carvalho and Midaglia as our back 4. Cordoba, Ministro and Cunha in midfield. Switch those two around, please. Thank you. Bonani as a winger on the left side and on an attacking role. Just a little experiment. Zakpa on the inside forward on the right, and lone striker Julio Alves. Let's go. So let's head into our dressing room. We should try to encourage the team, maybe. And this is once again fake news. Gondomar is in 3rd place. Well, we are in 18th. We're in second place, Football Manager. Get your facts straight. Let's just say, boom. Wow. Only Medaglia motivated. Good stuff. Almost 10 minutes into the game and not that much action going on. Let's ask them to get creative like we always do. And okay, I didn't even think about suspensions, but if one of those center backs gets suspended, it's the same issue. Julio Alves with the header, but misses the target completely. 30 minutes in and we have a lot of possession, but it doesn't really transfer into goals because we are almost at halftime. There we go, new highlight. Free kick for Gondomar. Carvalho with the ball to Jorge Silva, to Jorginho. Ministro as our playmaker. There's Cordoba. Bonani, can he skip past his man? He can. Moves in and maybe should have crossed it instead of pass it to the keeper. I think we have arrived, yep, at halftime. 65% possession, but only 4 shots. Now Gondomar, of course, is in third position, so it's maybe wrong to expect a dominant game here. But let's just hope that we get away with at least 1 point and hopefully 3 points. Almost 60 minutes into the game and let's ask them once again to get creative, and they are inspired. 75 minutes in, let's have a look for the first substitution and we will go with Zakpa for Paulsen. There we go. Everyone is having a really mediocre game except for Ministro, and he even has a 7.20, so not much to say here, I guess. Let's just see, let's demand more. Hopefully that gets them fired up, or focused at least. Way back to the keeper now. Mosquera has all the time in the world. Passes it to our deep-lying playmaker Ministro. Back to Jorge Silva. Ministro once again. Bonani with a lot of space. Can he skip past his man or get a cross in? He passes it back to Ministro. Good ball because Jorginho went for the overlap with the cross. Super sub time. Jamie Paulsen. Third goal of the season. A very good action and assist by Jorginho. And we are 1-0 up. Let's have another look. Bonani passes it back and Ministro just first time pass. Boom to Jorginho. Skips inside and a perfect assist for Jaime Paulsen. Now the question is, let's first have a look for another substitution. Ministro is really starting to get tired, so we could go with Tavares, and maybe also Bonani isn't having the best game. Let's have a look at our defenders. They're still good. Let's do this. And the question is, should we go a little bit more? Let's go for balanced. 4 minutes left, extra time, and I think, yep, we have done it. Gondomar 0, Lusitania La Rosa 1, and if you have a look at the possession, it is very much deserved, but they also had 6 shots in versus our 7, so it's not a dominant game, but once again, we won. Man of match, probably Ministro, I would say. Where are we? Yep, there he goes. A 7.7. Good stuff. Let the team know I do appreciate their efforts. And team talk, please. Now, Oroka have, of course, also won their league game, so we are still 1 point behind them. But now, with 18 games played in the season, we are 8 points clear of our closest chasing team, Gondomar. And now, of course, the big game for today, the quarterfinals of the Portuguese Cup against Premier League side Vitória Setúbal. We're going out there with exactly the same squad as the first game, also exactly the same formation. I'm not going to switch to the counter-attack system or whatever. We are already overachieving in the cup competition, so we might as well just go out there with all we have and hope for the best like we have for a couple of rounds now. Jorginho, Silva, Carvalho and Medaglia as our back four, Mosquera and goal, of course. Ministro, Cordoba and Cunha as our midfield triangle, Bonani on the left wing, Zakpa on the right wing and Julio Alves as our lone pressing forward striker. Fingers crossed for another cup upset. Although they are a Premier League side, I have no idea who these players are. Let me have a quick look. Maybe this guy? from Roma. Oh God, I think I signed him in a FM19 save with Man United. He's a pretty decent winger, but I think that is the only guy that I have ever heard of. So let's go to our dressing room. I think we should try. Is there nothing like we are underdogs? Let's go and cause an upset. Come on. Really? No, that motivated? Not a single person? Okay then, let's play the game and I'm just hoping we don't get battered. So I'm not expecting a win whatsoever. Let's just stay positive and hope for the best. First highlight of the game, after exactly 10 minutes, Vitória Setúbal with the throw-in. A cross goes in and ooh, that's a good save. Ooh. Got a little heated in front of our goal. Already they have 4 shots in after 13 minutes. That looks promising, right? 15 minutes in. And I don't think we have touched that many balls yet. There he is, Antonucci. Loses the ball. Ooh, Julio Alves skips past his man. And he is through, but no one in support. Just tries to surprise the keeper, but of course doesn't succeed. 20 minutes into the game. Let's ask them to get creative. I'm not sure. Okay, they're inspired. What do you shout at a team at this point? Vitória Setúbal with the throw-in. That's a good ball to their striker Mancilla. Skips past our guy and ooh, good save. Well, poor shot really. Standard save on a poor shot. Let's keep it at that. We are 35 minutes in. Let's tell them to calm down because I can... okay, uninterested. I can imagine it's quite a big game. But probably I was wrong. Minestrone with the ball to Jorge Silva. Please don't lose the ball there. Okay, Carvalho, who is once again already booked. And passes it back to Mosquera. Jorge Silva to start our attack from the back. That was a risky pass to Jorginho, but nothing really goes wrong. But I think since it's a really long highlight, there we go, and bam! Woo! Almost at halftime. At least we made it. They have double the amount of shots. We have more possession, but does that really mean anything at this point? I do appreciate their efforts. Okay, maybe their being delighted helps a little bit in the second half. Once again, Setúbal with the throw-in. Carlinhos now with the ball. Gets it back from Castro. Good action. Iber Bessa with a not so good ball, but Antonucci picks it up. A lot of room for the left back. Nuno Pinto cuts inside and luckily decides to not cross it, but to kick it at the goal and miss the goal. 55 minutes in, let's say that let's ask him to calm down again. No idea what the reaction was because the highlight started. Setúbal with the goal kick. Zakpa intercepts it. And a very good ball to Bonani. And can he do it? Oh. Bonani with the 6th goal of the season. Assist. What an assist. My God. By Goba Zakpa. And I am once again lost for words. Let's have another look. Zakpa with the excellent ball. One winger to another. Bonani skips past his man with a little luck maybe. But then, cool as he is, just slams it in the back of the net. And we are 1-0 up. Although, an immediate highlight after the goal. So, I'm not sure if that's good news. Good intervention though. But falls again to Setúbal. Oh no, he got himself sent off. Yep, there we go. Carvalho, babam. Second yellow card after 61 minutes. We are 1 man down. I think this is really the time to go all defense. And if it doesn't really get us anything, if they score, we can always change it back. Or should we just go for the counter? I'm gonna go with a little risk and just going for the counter attack system. But who are we going to sacrifice? That is the question. I would say I have not really that much choice and go for, let's try this. Okay, and then we go Cunha for The only other central defender that we have at the club, Melo. Let's just give it a shot and see where it leads us. Now Setúbal with the free kick, and I thought we had given away a penalty, but falls to Modesto, crosses it once again, and there we go. There's the first goal. Vitória Setúbal 1, Lusitania Rosa 1. Let's have a look at the replay. Modesto with the good cross and Mancella with a very good header. I think we are going to concede more goals. Now, I'm not sure. Let's have a look for a substitution, but Zakpa is starting to pass out. Let's go for Paulsen. Maybe he can do a super sub thing again. You know what? Let me have a look. I am going all in. Pause game, please. Going all in and just do this. No defensive midfielder, no attacking midfielder. 4 guys in the back. That's all we need. Let's just do it, man. They have a lot more shots than us, so once again, we pretty much deserve to lose the game, I would argue. But Bonani now, back to Jorginho. Can he get a cross in? Passes it back to Cordoba. He can get a cross in. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jaime Paulsen, 4th goal of the season. Oh, I just hit my microphone. Cordoba with a good overview and a perfect cross, but a very good header to the ground. Jaime Paulsen, oh my god, we are 2-1 up. Once again, an immediate highlight after the goal. And I mean, this can be true, right? That we are going to beat this side with 10 guys, 1 man down. We are 85 minutes in, and for the love of God, you can praise him. Just to win time, let's have another substitution maybe. Let's get Cordoba off for Tavares. And I mean, if we pull this off, we are the cup killers, right? Not the cop killers, the cup killers. We have done it. Vitória Setúbal 1, Lusitania Rosa, a name that will be remembered, 2. I mean, look at the stats. We have more possession, but maybe also this total fouls 17 versus 4, so we played a lot harder. But still, they have 13 shots on targets, 1 goal. We 5 shots on targets, 2 goals. It says it all that a player of them is the man of the match, I would argue. But still, doesn't really matter to me. There we go. Well done on a great result. Since those were the 2 games for today, and I'm a little bit in shock that we are in the semi-final of the Portuguese Cup. I mean, I have no idea who my opponent will be, but let's have a look at what teams are still in it. So we have beaten Setúbal, Marítimo have beaten Portimonense, and Porto and Benfica are also in it. So I would argue, please give us Marítimo. They're 9th in the Premier League. Probably Porto, there we go. Porto and Benfica are number 1 and number 2. So we will probably do the second leg of the semi-final in the next episode, followed by a league game at home against Coimbra or something like that. So guys, that was it for this episode. I am shocked and thrilled and name an emotion, and I have it at this point. I'm not sure what to expect next with Lusitania La Rosa, but if you've enjoyed this episode, please leave me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content. Now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.